Okay guys, so this is still day one. About to do the saltwater flush. It's 9:30 right now. And so I kind of wanted to just show you guys how I do it. I've mentioned this in several videos. I've shared how I do it some time back, and so I kind of thought, it's been a while since I've actually shared it with you guys or shown you guys. And so for the saltwater flush, it's something that's a part of the master cleanse. It's not completely necessary. I mean, it's either you do the laxative tea or you do the saltwater flush, either or. And so for me, I do the saltwater flush just because I feel like it's more effective than the tea. Not just that, but I like the salt because once you're done, you're done. You're done. All right. It rarely ever leads to any discomfort, abdominal discomfort, versus the tea. Let me show you the tea. This is the kind I use. It's by Traditional Medicinals. It's called Smooth Move. They also have it in, I want to say, peppermint. I've just tried this. Actually, no, I think they might even have it in chocolate too. Anywho, you can get this anywhere. All right. You can get this practically anywhere. I've gotten it at Target, Walmart. It's about I want to say it was $4.78. I was just there today. And Target, it's $4.99. But yeah, it's normally about $5. All right, so this is the tea. So you could either do the laxative tea morning and night, or you can do the saltwater flush in the morning, the tea at night. Again, I like doing the saltwater flush because it's more effective for me. And again, once I'm done, I'm done. And so yeah, so that's that. So with the salt, the kind that I'm using is the Himalayan pink salt. I hope it focuses. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus, but I added pictures on my Instagram. So for those of you who are not following me there, I'll add a link in the description box for you guys. I am posting there more often. And so with the saltwater flush, you want to mix 2 teaspoons of the pink salt or uniodized sea salt, which I have used in the past. This is just as effective. I believe the sodium content is lower in the pink salt, so it's not going to be as salty. So you mix that with 32 ounces of water. The water should be pretty much room temperature. What I would normally do in the past is I would prepare it before bedtime, and then when I got up in the morning, I would just chug it real quick and get it out the way. I don't have to go downstairs. I don't have to mix it. None of that is already done. And so, but yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So I take 2 16-ounce bottles, 16.9 ounce bottles of water. I pour off a little bit off the top, as you can see. This is spring water. You want to make sure you're using spring water or purified water. All right, and then I put the 2 teaspoons in one bottle, and I keep this water clean, down my salt water, and chase it with the clean water. That's pretty much the best way that I know how to do it, you guys. I know that the saltwater flush can be super, it's a challenge. It's nasty. It's freaking salt water. And so a lot of people have a hard time with it. I don't have as hard of a time with it lately, or nowadays, versus when I first started doing the cleanse. I've thrown up a couple times doing it. Like, I drink it. Like, I remember drinking it twice. And no sooner than it was down, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna come back up. And I totally threw it all back up. So much worse coming out than it was going in. And so nowadays I've gotten a lot better with it. But I'm gonna drink it for you guys really fast. And I probably will just load this video separately on its own, rather than put it in the other video, because a lot of people have issues with the saltwater flush. And this video will be more so to let you guys know what you need. You need the Smooth Move tea. You need to either use uniodized sea salt, or again, you can use a pink Himalayan salt, or Himalayan pink salt. Yeah. And so I'm gonna do this really fast. I'm trying to watch CSI, and I'm like missing my show in the meantime. Just like that. Okay, just like that. And again, I didn't always start off like this. You know, like I can pretty much get it down, and it's not much of an issue for me nowadays. But I remember back when I first started doing the cleanse, and I would be thinking of all these creative ways to get the salt down. I even went as far as getting the empty capsules, and then measuring my sea salt, and then filling the empty capsules, and then I would take down. I think it would be like maybe 4. No, it was more than 4. Maybe 5 or 6 capsules. I would fill them with sea salt and do it like that. And so yeah, so I definitely was trying to be as creative as I could with the saltwater flush. I mean, some people will even add a little bit of lemon juice. I've done that too. Add a little bit of lemon juice to it. It'll kind of help. I've heard of people adding cayenne pepper, a little bit of cayenne pepper to it as well, to kind of give it that extra and makes it easier to get down. So those are just a couple of things. I don't think I've heard of anybody adding maple syrup to it. I guess that would defeat the purpose of adding that, and the syrup is way too expensive to be adding it anyways. But yeah, so that's that. Normally takes my body, I want to say about 20-30 minutes before it starts to become active. What time is it now? I'm going to see. I'm going to time it and see how long it takes. It is 9:39 right now. So I'm going to see if by 10 o'clock, if I'm coming through by 10 o'clock. I still need to go to the health food store and get more syrup. They were still closed this morning when I left the gym. So really quick while I'm at it, let me show you the, oh that's weird. I've never noticed this. This camera will not zoom in, so I'm not going to even try. I have never known this, never noticed this. This is the organic maple syrup that I normally get from the health food store. And this is just a little 16-ounce one. It cost me, I want to say 12 bucks. I want to say I'm going to go back today and get more. But I just noticed that it says grade A dark color, formerly grade B. I've never ever noticed that. And it does say non-GMO on it and USDA organic. I've never freaking noticed that it says grade B, formerly grade, no, it says it's grade A, formerly grade B. And I know that is not going to focus, but let me just try to see if it will. I don't know. This camera's not going to focus. It says grade A, and at the bottom it says formerly grade B. I've never flipping noticed that. So I'm assuming, wow, I never noticed that. I'm going to see what other options they have at the health food store when I go back. I'm going to probably maybe I'll go now. It's not far from here, so I could literally go home. I mean, I could actually get there, go, and then come right back. And I don't think I think I'd still be safe. You don't want to catch yourself out on the road with that salt water in your stomach. Okay, so first thing in the morning, I'm going to tell you what I do. First thing in the morning, well, because I'm working out early now, I am getting up in the morning, weighing myself, then I go to the gym, I come back, I do my saltwater flush. Once my saltwater flush is completely done and I'm no longer going to the bathroom is when I start drinking the lemonade. So that's pretty much how you do it. So I wouldn't suggest you start drinking the lemonade until you know you're done with your master cleanse. Some people have said that, and I think it's happened to me a couple times where you do the saltwater flush and it's not effective. Nothing comes out. When that happens, you can just kind of tweak the salt by a little bit, just like add a little extra, and that should work. That normally works. I've done that in the past, but the 2 teaspoons works well for me. But again, if it doesn't work out for you, you may need to add a little extra salt to your mixture. Other than that, I'll leave it there, and I'll be making videos as often as I can. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.